Namaste and welcome back to the Ananya Child Development Center podcast. I'm Madhavi Adimulam. Last time we explored the vital need for self-care, thinking of it as our essential oxygen mask on this demanding journey of parenting a child with unique needs. Today, I want to talk about what happens when we feel like we didn't get the mask on in time, when the exhaustion runs deeper than just needing a good night's sleep. We are talking about parental burnout. It's a term that might feel familiar, maybe even something you've thought about quietly. But burnout for parents, like us, often looks different. It stems from the unique, relentless pressures of navigating therapies, advocating for our children, and managing intense emotional landscapes day after day. It's not just job stress, it's life stress, amplified and prolonged. If self care is about prevention, today is about recognizing when we have moved past simple exhaustion into a state of depletion, and importantly, how we can start to find our way back. Recognizing burnout isn't admitting failure, it's understanding the natural consequence of carrying an immense load without enough opportunity to recharge. It's the first brave step towards healing. So, what does this burnout feel like? It's often a creeping exhaustion that sleep doesn't fix. You can wake up feeling just as tired, if not more, than when you went to bed. Emotionally, you might notice a sense of detachment, like you're just going through the motions. Maybe the little joys feel harder to access, or perhaps irritability has become a constant companion where small frustrations feel huge. It can feel like being perpetually overwhelmed. It can feel like being perpetually overwhelmed, maybe even a bit numb or cynical about things that used to feel hopeful. Physically, our bodies often signal burnout, loud and clear, even if we try to ignore them. Beyond the deep fatigue, maybe you're experiencing more frequent headaches, muscle tension, or just general aches and pains. Sleep might be disrupted. You can't fall asleep, or you wake frequently. Or maybe you swing the other way and could sleep all the time but never feel refreshed. Appetite changes are too common, either losing interest in food or finding yourself stress eating. You might even notice you're catching every cold that goes around, a sign your immune system is struggling under the chronic stress. Mentally, that frustrating brain fog can set in. Making decisions feels harder. Concentrating is a struggle, and you might find yourself forgetting appointments or simple tasks. That feeling of being mentally sharp feels distant, replaced by a sense of being scattered or slow. And sometimes our behavior changes too. We might withdraw from friends or activities we used to enjoy, simply lacking the energy. Maybe procrastination creeps in on important tasks because they feel too overwhelming. It's important to acknowledge without judgment. If we find ourselves relying more on caffeine, sugar, other things, just to cope or numb out, these are often signs of deep struggle. Burnout isn't an on off switch, it's a spectrum. But if several of these feelings and experiences resonate with you and they feel persistent, it's very likely you're dealing with some level of burnout. It's a result of chronic stress, simply overwhelming your resources for too long. Understanding why this happens helps us shift away from self blame. Think back to the ultramarathon analogy. The stress isn't short term, it's constant. The vigilance, the juggling part of the appointments, speech, occupational, behavior therapy, school meetings, the constant advocacy, the worry about the future. It keeps our nervous systems on high alert. Add to that frequent lack of sufficient resources, time, finances, reliable and often sleep. Then layer on the immense emotional work, managing our child's needs and emotions while processing our own complex feelings of grief, worry, love, and frustration, often while feeling isolated or misunderstood. When you stack all this up, day after day, month after month, year after year, It's understandable that your capacity gets overloaded. And this burnout doesn't just affect us, it ripples outwards. Our own depleted state impacts our ability to be the calm, patient presence our child needs. It can strain our relationships with partners, friends, and other children. The whole family feels the weight when a parent is running on empty. Now, acknowledging all of this might feel heavy, but truly, it's a turning point. Naming it, I think I'm experiencing burnout, is incredibly empowering. It allows you to stop blaming yourself and start asking, okay, what can I do now? Recovering from burnout isn't about adding more pressure, it's about strategic shifts towards healing. It starts with validating your experience. Your exhaustion is real. Your feelings are understandable. You're not weak. You're overloaded. Giving yourself that permission to feel without judgment is the foundation for recovery. From there, seeking professional support is often crucial. Talking to a therapist, especially one who understands the world of special needs parenting, provides a vital space to process everything you're carrying. They can offer coping strategies tailored to your situation. It's also wise to check in with your doctor to rule out any physical issues that might be contributing to your fatigue or symptoms. Be honest with them about your stress levels. Then, we need to get back to basics, almost like emergency care for ourselves. Sleep is paramount. While 8 uninterrupted hours might feel like a fantasy, how can you optimize the sleep you can get? Can you coordinate with a partner for even one protected sleep period? Can you allow yourself short rest periods during the day, letting go of less essential tasks? Protecting sleep needs to become a fierce priority. Similarly, fueling your body matters. Simple, nutrient dense foods, staying hydrated, these aren't luxuries. These are essential fuel. Think easy snacks, simple meal prep if possible. Anything to reduce the effort while still nourishing yourself. Gentle movement too can surprisingly help combat fatigue and stress. A short walk, some stretching, integrate it simply, don't make it another chore. Building and crucially using your support system becomes non-negotiable. Who can you lean on? Even a little. Be direct and specific when asking for help. People often want to assist but don't know how. Could someone watch your child for 30 minutes while you just sit quietly? Could someone run a small errand for you? And when help is offered, practice accepting it. Let go of the need for everything to be perfect. Joining a support group like those we offer at Ananya can be incredibly powerful. Connecting with other parents who truly understand combats a deep sense of isolation. Recovery also means setting realistic boundaries to protect your energy. This might mean saying no more often to requests or commitments that drain you. It means limiting exposure to negativity or unhelpful advice. And importantly, it means setting boundaries with yourself, letting go of perfectionism. Aiming for good enough parenting is absolutely okay, especially when you're healing. Recognizing your limits and give yourself permission to operate within them. Maybe the house isn't as tidy. Maybe you rely on simpler meals. That's okay. Your well being is the priority. During this recovery phase, lowering your expectations temporarily can be freeing. Focus your precious energy only on the essentials: your health, your child's core needs, and the actions supporting your recovery. Everything else can wait. And while joy might feel distant, try to reconnect with it in micro doses. What small thing could bring even a tiny spark? Listening to a favorite song, spending 5 minutes in the garden, savoring a cup of tea in silence, engaging a hobby for 10 minutes. These small moments remind you that pleasure and connection are still possible. Brief positive connection with loved ones, a hug, a shared laugh, can be incredibly restorative. Taking a few slow, deep breaths, even when you feel overwhelmed, or grounding yourself by noticing what your senses pick up right now. What you see, hear, touch, can bring you back from spiraling thoughts. Communicating your needs clearly, especially with your partner, is key. Talk honestly about how you're feeling and what support would you like. Work together as a team against the challenge of burnout. Recovery isn't a straight line. There will be good days and bad days. Be patient with yourself. Acknowledge the small wins. Maybe you managed to take 10-minute break or you felt a bit less reactive today. Every little step towards prioritizing yourself is progress. Here at Ananya, we truly believe that supporting parents is fundamental to supporting children. Our family centered approach means we aim to be partners in this journey, offering clear communication and resources like parent support groups. We know your well being is the bedrock for your child's progress. If what I have described today resonates deeply, please hear this. You're not alone and you're not failing. You're navigating an extraordinarily demanding path. Reaching out to a friend, family, a support group, a therapist, or to us at Ananya is a profound act of strength. Healing from burnout is possible. It takes time, self compassion, and a conscious effort to shift your focus towards replenishment. It begins with acknowledging your reality and taking that first small step. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you need support or want to learn more about our resources, please visit our website at asap.org.in or contact any of our centers in Hyderabad. Please be gentle with yourself. You're doing essential work and you deserve care too. Until next time.